So today I wanted to talk about student loans and how they impact your overall qualifying. Now, over the past several years, student loans have been in a deferred status, which means that you've not had to make a monthly payment. So while you've not had to make a monthly payment, if you've applied for a mortgage in the last couple of years, we still have to calculate a minimum payment against you based on various formulas that the different entities use. In other words, Fannie Mae has one, Freddie Mac and FHA have another, and VA has yet another. So depending upon the type of loan you're doing will determine what kind of a payment we've had to calculate the last several years, even though you were in a deferred status. Fannie Mae, for example, uses 1% of the outstanding balance. So on a $20,000 loan balance, your minimum payment that we'd have to calculate is $200. FHA and Freddie Mac have a different formula where it's only 0.5%, so it would be $20,000 outstanding balance would be a $100 minimum payment. And then VA has a calculation where we take the balance times 5% divided by 12, and so on that same $20,000, that would be like an $83 payment. So you can see that even though you've not had to actually make a payment these last couple of years, we still had to calculate a payment when we qualified you based on the fact these student loans were in a deferred status. Now that they'll be coming out of deferred status, we're actually going to be able to use your actual payment you're making, which in many cases will actually probably be better than what it was on the deferred calculation, if you will. Also, there is what is called a income-based repayment, and if you apply for that, and I've seen several situations where they do the calculation, your student loan servicer that is, does the calculation, and they come back and say, based on your income, you're not required to make any payment. If we get documentation reflecting that you do not have to make any type of payment, as far as getting a statement, things of that nature, we can actually use that zero payment and actually put you in a better situation than maybe even a year ago, because like I said, a year ago you were in deferred status, so while you didn't make a payment, we still had to calculate one. So I would encourage you, if you have student loan debt, please start reaching out to your servicer to find out what sort of options you have, and obviously so that you can make that payment as low as possible, so that when you're looking to qualify for a mortgage, you might actually be able to qualify for more of a mortgage today than you did even, say, a year ago. I hope you found this information helpful. Please reach out with any questions. We'd love to be of assistance to you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.